Gosh, it's early. We got up at 7:45. That's early, at least for us. We normally get up at 8:15. Half an hour early, just so we could make food. By we, I mean Mal. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday. Mal, why are we up this early?
I'm making pot roast.
Pot roast, baby, yeah! We haven't had a pot roast in a while, and Mal was walking through Walmart the other day and said, let's have pot roast. I said, sounds good, let's do pot roast. I'm still a little out of it. What do we do for this?
I sprayed the end of the side of this with cooking spray.
We are both so awake for this.
It needs to get done.
Is it cream of mushroom?
It is. I got 2 cans.
Is it healthy for you?
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it's healthy for you.
And then I have onion soup mix.
Okay.
And I thought I could find this by the spices, because I sort of use it like a spice, but
it was
by
with
the soups.
Yeah, who would have thought that the soup mix would be in the soup? Soup kids afraid to eat a soup. Do you see what I did there? That's funny.
Now I got some beef broth. I'm tired.
I can tell.
We were also up a little later than normal.
A little bit.
My alarm to get up.
No, that's funny because we're already up. That's right, kitty. Where are you, kitty? Good kitty. Good. Such a good cat.
You could use water for this step, but I figured this would taste better.
Seems likely. Put her in there. Mmm.
Now I can get my roast. Alright, the recipe I'm using called for 5.5, so we ended up getting 2, and they're about 2.5 a piece.
And that's actually still not 5.5.
That's okay. We got a lot of vegetables.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. For the record, this recipe is down in the description in case this looks delicious, which it does.
Now, when you pick out meat for a pot roast, you want one with a lot of these white streaks. Like, see the marbling?
Thank you, Alton Brown.
Because when you cook it, it basically melts, and then the whole pot roast falls apart, and that's a sign of a good pot roast. Oh, always wash your hands. I did that already. I'm gonna pepper it.
Taking smelling. He's like, if it's not being put in my dish, I don't give a crap.
So I'm gonna stir this up.
Stir it.
And I'm gonna cook it on low.
Stir it. Stir it up. Stir it. Low?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Low for longer is better than high for...
Is that what low stands for? Longer.
No, it just means low heat, and low heat makes it better.
Well, never mind. I knew that. That's a lot of meat.
Leftovers. We're gonna freeze some of it.
Dear God. So is it a big deal that the water line is not above the meat?
Well, I gotta put vegetables in, and they're gonna go down in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna put baby carrots and potatoes in. So I got baby carrots.
Baby carrots.
Because I don't have to peel them and cut them.
Amen to that.
Now I got some potatoes.
Potatoes in a bag. Honestly, they were the best looking potatoes at Walmart, so we had to go with those potatoes. But we're gonna start going to a farmer's market. I don't think I said that on the vlog, but that's gonna start happening. But until then, we have these. You really
Filling that up.
filling that up.
I don't think I have room for the onions.
Good Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how you would get
Any more in?
like. I know that there's supposed to be onions, but I don't think they're going in there.
They're not. We'll have to save them for something else.
But you can do onions if you don't use, or maybe if you have a bigger crock pot.
We have a pretty big crock pot, to be fair.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's it. Now it's gonna cook for 8 hours.
I love it. Oh yeah, things are ready. Look at that stew, roast, hot. It does look delicious, Mal.
Thank you. There's another potato.
And it smells amazing. See, I was here with it all day, so I didn't really get a chance to smell it, which is actually really sad. But I took out the garbage earlier, and when I came back in, I was like, what smells so good? And I was like, oh yeah, that crock pot thing that's over here in the corner. And what is it that you did in this one?
Well, those are all the extra vegetables I couldn't get in this morning.
Oh, okay.
And I did something different with them. Because I didn't have any more cream of mushroom soup. So I made my own. And I think that smells better.
It does smell good.
And I tasted that one's gravy, and that one's gravy is good.
Mmm, gravy. Man, the meat is just like falling off. It's really tender. Falling off of my fork too. Mmm.
Gravy?
Yeah, hit me up that gravy. With gravy, pretty good. I think one of my favorite things about this is that when you slow cook these baby carrots for, 9 hours, they're soft. So often the baby carrots are like rock hard. I could chew it with my tongue. Very good job, Mel.
Thank you.
Excellent job. Pot roast success. And now we are going to finish off watching Bob's Burgers. We've been watching season 2. A while back we watched season 1. Season 2 came on Netflix and we're like, let's watch that show. There's not very many episodes. So we've been watching it every night while we eat dinner. And we got one more episode. So I think we'll check it out. So we watched the last episode, which was Beef Squatch. And I thought it was good. I thought it was pretty good. Overall, season 2 in general, like, it was about halfway through the season before things started to pick up.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Although Bob's Burgers is weird in and of itself. Like, the style of humor is weird, and I don't think it resonates well with everyone. I feel like there'd be a lot of people that watch Bob's Burgers and was like, this isn't very funny.
Yeah.
But that's actually what I like about it. Like, it's not laugh out loud, side-splitting humor. A lot of times, it's just like...
I always feel like there's one line that's just really good.
Well, the one-liners are funny, but also, like, the way the characters speak. Like, the voices. Like, the voices of the different characters are funny. Just the way they speak and their personalities are funny. I really like Bob's Burgers, and I'm assuming that there is a 3rd season. It's just not on Netflix yet. But season 2 was pretty good. It wasn't as good as season 1, I think. That's just because if you've never seen Bob's Burgers, and you have Netflix, or if it's on YouTube floating around somewhere, find the episode in season 1 about animal anuses.
It's the art crawl or the art show or something.
The art crawl or the art... I think it's called the art crawl. Watch that one, because that... Like, when we started watching Bob's Burgers, there was this really weird thing about it. It had a special charm that we kept watching. But when we got to the art crawl episode in season 1, and this was a while ago, it was like, man, this show's funny. Like, it just kind of came to a head. So, I don't know. It's just a good show. And at some point, I gotta get her to watch home movies. Because I feel like the shows probably have a lot in common. And I haven't seen home movies in a few years. And I would like to watch it again. Thomas is a big fan of home movies, too. He's got, like, the entire box set. So, that's at least one person that can recommend it. That can back my decision on that. So, we're going to watch it at some point. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. Today you got pot roast and burgers, to a degree, I guess. That's a really weird forcing title, isn't it? I force titles sometimes. Actually, often. A lot. Sometimes they're not good titles. But I do it anyway. Thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow, Paul, I haven't mentioned that, but Paul is coming into, well, not town, but he's coming into Charleston for work, and he's actually going to drive up here, and we're going to go eat and hang out a bit and play games and stuff. So we're going to see Paul tomorrow, and then even more crap going on this weekend. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.